care what anybody says.
I don't care.
Cakes win every single
The
time.
Tasty Cake fruit pie is superior to Hostess in every way, shape, or
Yes,
form.
it
And
is.
Little Debbie. That chocolate pie,
Every way.
Gary will back me up on this, and he's a Kansan. He knows good food, right?
Yeah, they make Hostess like 45 minutes from me, but they don't hold a candle to the Tasty Cake.
No, the fruit pies, dude, they're like a step above. I don't know what they put in them, but it's magical.
Isn't a Hostess just a Tasty Cake that fell on the floor?
Exactly.
No, the Tasty Cake's got so much more flavor.
Who makes the Hostess? Is that Sarah Lee?
No,
I think
it's
Hostess
Debbie.
makes Hostess.
They probably sold out to some corporation when they went bankrupt, but this is the same.
Hostess ended up buying Dolly Madison, basically.
Oh yeah, because they make their zingers.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Practically everybody in New Jersey lost their shit when the Twinkies went away.
Well, you know.
Yeah, but when they came back out, we were some of the first ones to get them because there's a Hostess bakery, like I say, real close to here, and they were having their back celebration. They were in all the local stores, and we could get the first run, and everybody was just in Walmart just buying them up.
Cancel your bypass, people, because it's full on.
Right.
And then everybody ate a Twinkie, and then they all said, "Oh yeah, now I remember why I didn't care that these were gone."
After it's all said and done, it's like, oh yeah, they're Twinkies.
Yeah, now I remember they're really not all that good.
Yeah. All right. Welcome everyone to Hit or Miss. That was our you got to hear a little bit of our
Twinkie talk.
Our pre-chat, Tasty Cake, Twinkie, Hostess rivalry going on.
It's the Twinkie talk.
I'm your host, Night Strike, and I've got a motley crew of panelists this evening, I tell you. All right, so we got AWAC. What's going on, AWAC?
How you been? Thank you for the invite.
I'm good. I'm not playing PUBG anymore.
Yeah, I know. I can't play it anymore either.
I'm playing Ring of Elysium now, and that's actually better.
It's okay.
I win
still
more.
better than Fortnite.
It's still better than Fortnite, I guess.
Oh, anything's better than Fortnite. Uno's better than Fortnite. Connect 4 is better than Fortnite.
Except for Monopoly. That's how friendships get ruined. So.
Oh, look. A wild Dusty has appeared.
Ooh.
Hey, why aren't you guys playing PUBG anymore? I never really got a chance to play along with you guys.
Lots of hackers.
Okay, so they pretty much ruined it like Battlefield, huh?
Dusty, go ahead and introduce yourself. Okay, he's not there. All right. Gary, what's up?
Hey, not a whole lot, man. Just ready to jump in here and be part of Hit or Miss. Thanks for the invite, man.
Tuesday night, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock Central Time.
That's right. Central Time is best time.
It is.
Okay, I guess this is going to be, hit or miss with never enough ammo. What's up, Matt?
Mateo's here.
Mateo is here.
All right.
Right. And we got Sandhill Shooter, the shooter formerly known as Spring Hill Shooter.
Only in your mind. Thanks for the invite. Glad to be here.
All right, no problem. Sarge, what's going on?
Nothing. I'm just glad I stayed awake. I've been up since about 10 a.m. yesterday, so just a little bit tired.
Just a little bit. All right. And last but not least, we've got Travis P. Love. What's going on, Travis?
Dude, appreciate the invite as always. Cheap plug as usual. Check out Caliber Corner Saturday mornings, 8 a.m. Central Time. Greatest time zone in the world. You can check that over on gunchannels.com, and you can watch it over on YouTube. GunTube.org. Check it out, man. Good stuff.
All right. Yeah. And guys, go over to gumtube.org and check out Travis's video on spam cakes.
Oh my
That's
God.
the reason why you don't eat a spam cake cold.
Well, no, don't listen to your family for one thing, and two, if you do, make sure you kind of nibble on it first before you take a bite. So
I'm sorry, Travis, but I actually gagged a a hard.
I did vomit a little.
Video.
I puked a little.
I laughed the entire time because
it was bad. They told me it was vanilla frosting and it was going to taste like a maple bacon cupcake. So I was all about that. I'm like, let's do this. Let's film it. My mom's like, go downstairs and make a YouTube video. Try this. You're so good. I'm like, okay. And went downstairs.
They totally pranked you. They pranked you hard.
Cold dense mashed potatoes with sugar cookie dough. Oh, good God. Yeah. I honestly lost my appetite after that. I was not hungry the rest of the day. It was, yeah.
All right, so tonight I have to dance on the sadness of the liberals and whatnot because Justice Kavanaugh got confirmed and he got sworn in on Monday. So of all the conversations we've had about it, finally we were finally able to give the middle finger to the left.
You make it seem as if we talked a lot about it or something over the course of the last 3 weeks.
3 weeks, I think.
Now, only if we can get the Hearing Protection Act passed.
Oh my God! Now maybe we can actually get some gun rights back, or get something freed up because we've been waiting for years.
Maybe he'll actually make a decision saying, this law shall not be infringed.
Except for the Fourth Amendment. I could care less about that.
This dude isn't Mr. Constitution. Mr.
Okay.
Republican is what he is.
He's pretty good at tweeting, though.
I can hope, okay?
Well, look, it's better than anybody that Hillary Clinton would have nominated. So let's just agree with that. But we basically swapped out a Kennedy for a Kennedy. Like there's no net gain here, but no net loss. You know what I mean?
So
there's a reason why we got him. He was Kennedy. He clerked for Kennedy. He was Kennedy's choice. That's why he was at the top of the list. When Kennedy retired, he said, "I want this guy to replace me."
Well, there you go. But the left didn't want to. The left did not want to replace him because he.
Which is funny because Kennedy he is sometimes a swing vote. It's the best they possibly could have hoped for. Kavanaugh was the best the Democrats could have hoped for on that list.
Right. But anyways, I just wanted to, hey, at least we got another, Supreme Court justice in. I'm crossing my fingers, hoping that Ruth Bader Ginsburg dies. I know that's sad to say.
I'm pretty sure she's already dead.
I hope the Democrats are unable to move her again so that we can get a different justice.
It's like Weekend at Bernie's.
Right?
How long does embalming fluid last? I'm kind of curious.
That is a good question. I have, if one of us was a mortician, they'd be able to know the answer, but I don't.
Okay.
So, with that done, I want to wish everyone a happy National Hunting and Fishing Month because the Trump administration has designated the month of October as National Hunting and Fishing Month.
Right.
So
good. Get out there and do some fishing before it freezes up.
I don't hunt. I do fish occasionally. But again, if that's to promote the Second Amendment, you know what? I'm all for it. Now, if that's the way we got to get in order to start, promoting the Second Amendment, all right, I can see that. I'm not a big hunter, but again, that's not to say that I don't want to go hunting.
But doesn't that play more into the Democrats' version of the Second Amendment that it's for hunting? If we start saying this covers the Second Amendment, this has nothing to do with the Second Amendment.
He's got you.
I'm just gonna be the turd in your punch bowl tonight.
Oh, the baby Ruth in the bowl.
Deserves it. Give it to him.
But again, it's just it's Trump. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. But it's hunting and fishing month. So if you're a hunter or you're a fisher, go nuts. All right, so yeah, I don't know if anybody's been following the news, but Fifth Third Bank is severing their ties with Spike Tactical in the gun industry. So Fifth Third is, going and joining Bank of America and a couple other banks that are starting to do leftist policies when, it's not a bank's or even a company's job to make a political statement. Okay. They should be neutral as far as politics. That doesn't mean they can't donate money to whoever the hell they want. But as far as a corporate stance, they should stay neutral. But unfortunately, as we've seen in the past 6 to 8 months, most companies are large corporations, have decided, oh, let's go to the left side because that's the better side, right?
That's the right side of history.
Wrong.
Well,
Again,
the left loves capitalism and using companies to make political statements when it's for them. But if somebody on the right does it, it's discrimination.
And capitalism never works.
Yeah.
Socialism always works.
Yep, that's right.
I don't know.
Look at Denmark.
Cuba.
Cuba.
I think Denmark is more. I don't think they're leftist.
They're not.
I think they're more nationalist than they are anything.
They're
Here's the
very,
other side
very
about it.
nationalist.
With banks getting so many subsidies and bailouts consistently, okay, it's not like it just happened the one time. Banks consistently get subsidies and money from the government and all kinds of things. Are they even private entities that should be able to make those decisions? They're really not. I mean, they're really not. Let's be honest. They get so much of our tax dollars. You know what I mean? It's such a heavily subsidized. The banking and loan industry is such a heavily subsidized industry that, I mean, should even if you want to say, okay, a completely, out there on their own, no government money business can do what they want. Should a bank be able to do what it wants and kick out customers? No. They're probably getting taxes from those customers.
Most likely.
So.
But yeah, it's just, it sucks. And apparently they're doing it because apparently somebody went and held up a Fifth Third with a gun.
Oh, somebody did something stupid? We're going to make everybody pay for it.
Yeah. Which is, again, the Democrat mentality. Let's go and make everybody's lives miserable because one dumbass decided to break the law. Which, it would work if this was the military or if this was law enforcement, but we're citizens. We don't have to put up with that shit. We should not put up with that shit. And anybody that tries that, you need to, kick them in the ass for it. And what I mean by that is don't vote for those assholes. In case anyone was wondering. Anyways, I'm done talking about that. I really don't want to read the rest of that article because it's just, ugh. So, we got a different topic now. What's going on? Apparently, the U.S. Army chose a new bullet for its new rifles. So, some of the newer M4A1 carbines and the M249s are now going to be in 6.8 millimeter. I think it's the 6.8 Remington SPC instead of the traditional 5.56.
What grain weight were they going to go with? I'm trying to look up ballistics on the Hornady website to kind of compare it to 5.56. Is it 110 grain? Do you guys know?
I think they were just going with the standard.
If it is the 110 grain, I mean, I'm seeing energy and velocity. Well, not necessarily the velocity, but energy that's about 25% greater all across the board than 5.56. It drops off harder, past 300 yards, 400 yards, but it looks like a pretty stout round that can do the job.
I don't know why they just didn't go with 6.5 Grendel, because even though it is a little bit smaller bullet, it's moving a lot faster than the 6.8.
Now, again, remember, this is the U.S. Army, not the U.S. military in general.
So, are they able to use anything M4, lowers, magazines? I honestly don't know enough about 6.8 SPC to know.
I think 6.8 SPC allows you to still use standard AR-15 magazines, standard AR-15 lowers.
Okay.
It's just the upper. That you have a 6.8 bolt carrier group, and then you have the 6.8 upper.
Does Grendel allow that also? Because maybe that was the reason why they decided not to.
Well, it's not Grendel. It's 6.8 SPC.
No, I'm talking back what AWAG was saying is I wonder if that's the reason why they didn't consider the caliber, because they wanted something that could use existing equipment without a lot of retrofitting other than just newer uppers.
Well, I mean, they're not only just replacing I'm just assuming because I'm reading this, he's going to replace the uppers on the M4A1s and the barrels and the bolt carrier groups and the M249s. Since pretty sure the M249 barrel is quick detachable, isn't it?
I believe you're correct.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
So if you can replace the carrier group and the barrel, changing out the caliber wouldn't be that hard, as long as the barrel is, as long as it's able to. You might have to replace the feed ramps, though. Either way,
So
I mean, if that's what they're doing, remember they changed from 7.62 NATO, otherwise, for all intents and purposes, 308 to 5.56 back during the early days of Vietnam because the 7.62 was too heavy to carry, a decent amount of ammunition to protect the soldier's life as well as to fight the enemy. Okay, so they switched to 5.56 to make it easier to carry. It's lighter weight. They can carry more ammunition as well and protect themselves and fight the enemy. Now, reason why they're going up to 6.8 is because basically
more kinetic energy.
And they're getting back up to a 30 caliber round because the 6.8 is still a 30 caliber round. So they're getting back up to 30 caliber, but they're not sacrificing, weight for, 30 caliber. So, and remember, a lot of people we're fighting currently all over the world. A lot of them are still using 7.62 by 39, and 7.62 by 39 versus 5.56, not that great. Not that great. When you're talking about kinetics.
Well, speaking of calibers, I think I found a new hunting cartridge, and I've actually grown to really like it because I saw it in a local gun shop. It is a not a Browning. It's a Winchester XPR, and it's in 325 Winchester Short Magnum. And it is the most ridiculously stupid, hilarious cartridge I have ever seen in my entire life. It's basically a 300 Win Mag, necked up to 8mm, and it's pushing a 200 grain bullet almost 3,000 feet per second.
Yeah, the 180 grain goes. Look, it says 3,060 feet per second with, holy crap, 3,743 foot-pounds of energy out of the barrel.
Oh, the thing is stupid hilarious.
God, man. Holy crap.
I want one.
Yeah, that is awesome.
The XPR rifles actually start at like $550, and they have a $50 rebate on them right now. So you can basically have kill everything in the Northeast or anything in the entire continental Americas, essentially, for like $500.
It's a wicked looking round too.
Barrel life is the only drawback. Is it probably will kill itself in 1,000 rounds.
What about, have you tried hunting bear with that yet?
It's got a lot of energy, and they say it'll put down a grizzly.
Yes. Yeah. How much is a box of ammo? Can you afford to shoot it?
Yeah.
Okay, that is one drawback. The box of ammo that I was looking at was specialized bear hunting ammo, and it is, I think it was like $90 a box
For 20 rounds?
Mm-hmm.
You might as well go 338 Lapua.
For that price, yeah.
Of course, the gun's going to cost you more. Maybe a couple $100 more if you go with an entry-level 338.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can get a barrel made for a Lapua that'll last you more than 1,000 rounds, too, as long as you're not trying to shoot orders.
Yeah, it says it'll take a medium and large body dangerous thin skin game up to 1,800 pounds.
Yeah, it'll kill everything.
Sweet Jesus. Okay, this is pretty cool.
So
So get yourself a semi-auto chamber in that, you're ready to go.
Oh my god.
You know somebody's gonna make one. You know there's somebody out there that
I'm
whoever
pretty
does a
sure
semi-auto-
somebody's out there because they already have a semi-automatic 338 Lapua Magnum.
Yeah. There's a 243 semi and a 270 out there you can get now.
So what is the short mag?
You're looking up on Wikipedia. They got some pretty good pictures.
It's
comparing it to
basically
everything else.
instead of a very long cartridge, they just shorten it and then they make it wider.
Here, I'll put a link in the Hangouts for you guys to check it out.
It's supposed to be kind of the same premise as the 308 almost duplicates a 30-06, even though it's a shorter cartridge, a little fatter.
Mhm.
So they shorten down and widen out like a 300 Magnum, make it a 300 short mag, and it almost duplicates the performance of the 300 Win Mag, but in a standard length action, not a Magnum length action.
I mean, just look at 223 Winchester super short Magnum. It's basically a same ballistics, give or take, as I think it's a 22-250.
I have to ask AWAC, how's the ammo with that? Have you done all your calculations of how much ammo you're going to have to pay for in order to use it reliably? Have you decided a brand?
What
Or are you gonna reload it?
I'm probably gonna reload it. The 325 Winchester. It's one of those cartridges that I just think it's just so silly and ridiculous. It's kind of like 22-250 on steroids. And when it comes to the Wildcat cartridges, I've always wanted a real crazy Wildcat cartridge. So this is getting up there. Either that or what's called 30 Warbird. I don't even know if they have a
Sounds like a Transformer, man.
Oh yeah, 30 Warbird. It's basically
That's an anime series, isn't it?
It's a 50 BMG case necked all the way down to 308.
That's some straight up video game rounds right there.
Yeah, it's
like a make-believe
absolutely
cartridge.
stupid.
It's like some dude was like aiming at a dartboard, just throwing. He hits a cartridge and then hits the bullet. And
That reminds me.
It uses bullets from 300 Winchester Magnum and it launches them out at like almost 4,500 feet per second.
That reminds me of that meme or that joke that people where they took a 17 HMR and net down a 50 BMG to say.
Ah, yes,
down to
17 Incinerator.
Yeah, the 17 Incinerator joke. Yeah, that was hilarious. So I'd love to see it, but it would not be used on the battlefield at all.
Didn't Travis do a review on that one?
For that.
Yeah, I did this 17 WSM something or another.
I've held one of the incinerator rounds. It's absolutely stupid. It looks like a 50 BMG made into like a ballpoint pen or something. But I've never seen a rifle that is chambered in it. So I think the rifles are more rare than the ammunition.
Now, AWAG, I got some good news for you. There is a Winchester white box for $325 that you can get. $2.47 a round, 20 rounds a box. There you go.
Not too bad.
Yeah, they had Nosler, they got Winchester, they got a couple different brands of Winchester out there. So you got some choices.
Yeah, but AWAG, bad news. No Tula or Wolf.
Not yet. It'll get there someday. It'll get there.
It will get there someday, right? Maybe 100 years.
Belt fed.
So waiting for 22 Nosler to take off.
22.
No, that's a real round. That was one.
Yeah,
that came
22
out.
Nosler actually isn't a bad round.
It's like an enhanced 5.56, basically.
I know 22 Nosler is a real round. Getting it to take off.
Yeah,
it's already taken off and then kind of fallen short. It's still made, but
it's very misunderstood. Yeah.
It is. It's very misunderstood.
It's been overshadowed by 224 Valkyrie now.
So
that's a stupid cartridge.
So has anybody gotten any new guns lately?
I have. I got another Mosin.
Yeah, no. Well, there you go. You got another Mosin. So how many does that make now
7.
that you own?
Yup.
Wow. Okay. Matt, can you beat 7 Mosins?
At once, no. I've owned more than 7 Mosins, but never at one time.
Right.
They're getting into ridiculous prices now. I'm seeing what some of the auctions are going for. Even on Classic Farms, they'll get down to the last one and they'll put it on the auction block, and it'll sell for like $600 to $800. It's ridiculous.
I was watching one of their
M44.
No, the M38s, the ones without the side folding bayonets.
Yeah,
I really wanted one, and I bumped the bid up to $460.
Oh my god!
And it immediately got like tanked by like 6 other people that brought it up to almost $700. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm done here.
That what?
It was an M38, and it went for like $700 and something odd dollars.
Matt, all we can say is the prices of Mosins continue to skyrocket.
Continue to rise. Yeah, they sure do. Although not too bad if you find a most barreled receiver at a gun show in Tulsa. It's not too bad.
No, you can probably get that for like.
If you find the undesirable Mosins, they're pretty cheap. But for the ones that like the Finnish ones or Polish ones especially, they go for stupid money.
I just want a non-parts matching Mosin just to say that I have a Mosin. That's the one rifle I don't have. I don't have a Mosin.
Piece one together the way I did. Oh wait, you had a chance to do that.
That was the one I was going to get. Yes.
I tried to get you to buy it. Did I not? Travis, back me up.
Yeah, it's not like you pulled a Fuson or anything.
You were there.
You had an opportunity
I tried to get everybody. I got Gary, John, and Travis all back me up. I tried to get you to buy that damn thing.
You carried it around. He goes, well, he didn't want us to go. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. And I was like, all right.
Even after I bought it, I even told you I would give it to you.
Matt, if I had gone up there and sung at karaoke the night before, then I would have been able to take it home. But I didn't.
Why? Because people were going to make it rain on you, or what?
Yeah, we were. We were trying. We had the cash on the table. You didn't
wait a minute.
That's how much I would have needed to take it home with me.
You passed up cash because you didn't want to do karaoke?
I did not.
That is like the worst thing in the world.
I eventually went up there anyways when everybody else went up there.
Oh, and then you did it for free? Oh,
make me there.
Well, he was a background singer. We were trying to get him to go up there and sing something. So we were going to give him $100.
Okay, I put something in the side chat. Can you guys please help me pronounce this?
Okay.
It's a Wildcat cartridge, and it's
First Bitten.
Oh yeah,
First Bitten, Loud and Boomer. I think
I'll copy the name and I'll put it in the
Loud Boomer.
in the chat.
Yeah.
That's a good round. I like it a lot. Yeah.
1,524 meters per second. Yeah, that's very fast. That's faster than NEA.
Oh, yeah.
It's
very good. Yeah.
They tried to make a rounds that would go 5,000 feet per second.
If you like the Ergen splitten, yeah.
Yeah.
Loud Boomer.
Yeah. I like the 50 grain bullet.
Yeah.
Bullet.
I know you like the 50. Yeah.
Yeah.
You like the big ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Like is an understatement. Yeah.
Oh, I know it is. Yeah. It's so good. I like it.
We love it.
Strudel time, yeah.
No, that is on Friday. Don't be so silly.
I am only the night strudel on Friday.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you got another Mosin AWAC. Has anybody else got anything in their collection lately? Anything?
I put a down payment on a Ruger EC9S just as another concealed carry weapon. I mean, I'm kind of interested in it. I like it. I want something a little bit smaller than my CT9.
I have the LC9S. I think you'll love it.
Good. Yeah, the EC's it only comes with one mag. I can get 2 mags from Buds for $30, and I can get a 9-round mag for $25. So I'm going to buy a couple extra magazines for it too. It's like $30 cheaper than the LC9S, but it isn't after you buy the magazines. But I've always been a fan of the E series Rugers because I think they're good value. Like the E9, or the 9E, that's the cheaper version of the SR9. Yeah, they got their safeties and stuff, and I know they have a pro model, but it's like $40 more.
They're pretty easy to manipulate those for us.
Yeah, the triggers on them are good. They're well built. Yeah.
So
That's about it. I'm not really looking at anything else right now.
So Mad Sexy wants to know if Matt, have you heard from Cycle Camp at all?
I have not. No.
I saw him. He was commenting on the Daily Gun Show last night. So Cycle Camp is around. If I would go and email Cycle Camp if you want to get a hold of him or if you want to talk to him, because he responds to emails. So
you guys talking Tulsa for November or what?
Some people are looking at doing Tulsa in November. I am not. I'm not going. I can't afford that. What about you guys? Are you guys planning to go?
I want to go in April.
Days to burn. I would go in April, but unless like I said before, I can't because I'd have to take off the days off my paycheck. It was going to be pretty good.
If we have to do a GoFundMe just to get you to go in April.
Well, no. I mean, I could take it. I just don't want to. I mean, it would be kind of a pain.
Okay, Travis. If I go in April, you have to go.
Who doesn't?
No, I mean, I may. I mean, I would. I'd honestly rather go to. I mean, I love Tulsa, but I'd love to be able to go to SHOT Show also.
Yeah, I'm not going
to. At some point, I'd love to be able to do that.
I don't do SHOT Show.
Well, I've never been to Las Vegas, and I'd love to check it out. It'd be a good time to take it all in.
Don't gamble is what I'm going to tell you.
I don't.
It's okay. Just hang out with me. I won't let you gamble. I'll do all the
gambling. I only gamble every time I buy a Taurus. That's it. So.
Or Sky.
No, I think it's more every time you buy a Sky.
No, that was just a one-time thing.
Every time you build an AK, you take.
That was a one-night stand of a gun purchase. Is what I got to tell you. So.
It's bad when the Jimenez outperforms the Sky.
For me, it did. Not so much for Matt. Not for NEA.
It's all in the
No. Well, of course, I've never had a Sky, so for all I know, I could pick one up and it would launch the slide down the range. I don't know.
First, the frame pins are going to walk out, and then after that, it's going to stop working. And yeah.
All right.
What happened in the first 50 rounds?
I haven't bought it yet, but my next gun is going to be a VR60.
What is that?
It's a M16 styled shotgun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want that. And
Rock Island.
Yep, I've already decided that when my local gun shop gets one, he already knows to call me, and I'm gonna sell 2 of my other shotguns that I have to put the money in to get that.
Yeah, the M16 styled shotguns. Yeah, I've seen those. I mean, there's the AR-12. There's the VR-60. There are a couple of other ones like there's the Mark 1919, which is the original one that came into the country. And I looked at one. I kind of wanted one, but at the same time, I don't, because no matter which one you get them, besides from the ones from the Philippines, all the other ones are coming out of Turkey. And I'm kind of iffy on that one.
Yeah. I want the Arms Core one. I like its design, and everybody who's gotten a chance to handle one talks about how they don't have the feeding issues and about how much they're a pleasure to shoot. And they look like
companies that make them like
I'm
that. Now, can you get more mags for them though? Are magazines readily available at all?
Arms Core mags are, at least for me, really easy to get.
Okay, but for that model, it's not. When you say Arms Core, you don't mean just like the 1911s or like the 22s.
I mean, I can go up to where their factory is 45 minutes from me and buy magazines.
Okay. Just so long as they're available. Well, you don't want to get a gun and then you're stuck with 1 mag or 2 mags, and then you're paying these insane prices online trying to find another one.
Right.
So I have a question. I took apart my 20-inch AR because the barrel was a little too heavy for it and made the gun with no sights and no magazine weigh like 10.3 pounds. So it's a little heavy. So I took that off and I put a 16-inch, Ballistic Advantage pencil barrel on it. And it looks awesome. I think it looks awesome, but it's a 16-inch barrel with an A2 stock, essentially. So what do you guys think of something like that?
You know, I mean,
gas system.
It's a mid-length.
No, that doesn't make it better.
well, it should be fine. I'm running a 16-inch mid-link PSA. That's fine.
I've got a
There's no trouble
16-inch
with it.
mid-length PSA. You guys have seen it. I've done videos on it. It's the one that looks like an M16. It's just got a 16-inch barrel instead of a 20-inch barrel.
I've
It runs like
never
a champ.
done that. I've never done that with
Got the A2 stock and all that kind of shit on it. It
It's
looks
going to be tamer than the carbine length. I know that. You know, you should be fine.
Okay.
No, I mean, you're kind of lengthwise. I mean, you can't collapse the stock down all the way, so you're going to be running, you know, a little bit longer length overall. But you're also using
because
what you have, which
collapsible
is fine
stocks
too.
are illegal in New Jersey anyway. So
Well, there you
stuck with
go. Did you have to change out the buffer weight at all, or the spring?
I didn't. I haven't even shot it yet.
Okay.
Good luck.
What's your rate of twist in that?
1 in 6.5.
Okay.
So
you might want to do a 62 grain.
it's practically a 1 in 7, but
Okay.
Do you load your own ammo?
yes, I do.
Okay. You may want to start out loading some lighter loads for it, though. You may find they shoot more accurate than your heavy loads.
Mm-hmm. I've had great. I've had really good results with. What is it? It's basically the same powder that was in the original military 30-06. I think it's IMR 4895, I believe. But I use that, and I use a Nosler 70 grain RDF bullet, which is their very low drag one.
Yep.
And it's like the best shooting cartridge I've loaded for the 5.56 in like forever.
Sean Bain on Gun Channels is saying faster than Arnold's on steroids. I don't think anyone's that fast.
Wait, Sean Bean is here?
Sean Bain.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, you better watch out. He's probably about to die.
All right. Beaverwood Outdoors YouTube site is saying 300 rum or 338 Lapua.
300 Remington Ultra Mag. That is a hilariously overpowered cartridge.
It is.
With those rifles, I can't fathom having a rifle with a flat muzzle with that cartridge. It recoils so hard that with a cartridge like that, you'd have to get it either a muzzle brake or some sort of compensator for it. I mean, I'm not trying to make myself sound like a wimp, but that cartridge kicks like a damn mule. But I'm also the same person that thinks 7.62x54R is a very pleasant round to shoot. So
I like it. You get used to it after a while. It's not that bad.
it's with the Mosins is you hold it, the harder you hold it closer to you, the less it hurts you.
Hey, you lean, push into it, and yeah. Well, if you really care, you can get a rubber pad for the butt pad for the stock. I mean,
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
No, it doesn't do anything.
No.
because it's rubber in that it's the hardest form of rubber known to man.
Oh,
It has
okay.
no flex to it whatsoever. All it does is change the bruise from kind of just a regular flat bruise right here at the top of your tit to one with like grooves in it in the shape of the fucking butt pad. You
Okay.
see the fucking bruise lines. You see little lines
So,
in the shape. That's
I
all
will
it
say
does.
this, Matt. When I put my Mosin action in the ATI stock, the Monte Carlo stock, that made a huge difference. That was sick because that has a
Yeah,
nice
that
clean,
ATI
softer rub pad on it.
That ATI stock is a good stock with a good rubber butt pad on it. But you know, I'm talking about those one. You know, the ones that go
Yeah,
on
they
the
come on the
original
end with the
stock.
screw they keep in place. Yeah, they got the single
Those
stock
suck.
on it. Yeah.
I've got one. I tried it out for a while. Didn't like it. I put the
Forget it.
the metal one back on there because it just didn't.
So Matt, what you're saying is you don't get tan lines, you get rubber butt pad stock
He
lines.
gets butt lines
I get butt lines
across his chest.
I got the butt lines. Yeah, I like it a lot. I like the lines on the
Nah, he gets Mosin kisses in his shoulder.
butt.
Oh, all right. Does anybody have any gun things?
I got a question. What does everybody in here think of 6.5 Creedmoor? Because I'm thinking that's going to be my next hunting rifle.
It's a great round. Personally, I would say go with 6mm Creedmoor, but that's just my personal
Because I got to try a Savage out here last year that a buddy of mine had, and it was fucking fantastic.
Get a Savage. Don't go
was-
for the Ruger precision rifles. Stay away from Ruger bolt actions. No offense, Travis.
No, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I know a lot of people that have the 6.5 Ruger and they're fine with it, but you might be able to get something a little bit nicer for the same money because you're talking $400 when you get into the Ruger ranch rifles.
I don't know what kind of rifle I'm going to get yet, but I want that caliber.
Personally, the Savage and some of your what is it? The Patriot. Who makes the Patriot?
Mossberg.
I think it's Mossberg.
Okay.
Yeah. They do those cartridges really, really well.
Yeah, Matt, when I shot it last week, I shot the 143 grain Hornady. It's like the X something. It's their new tipped round that they have, and that stuff was amazing. I mean, I didn't shoot it very good, but the guy that I borrowed the rifle from, Stan, it had been sighted out to 500 yards.
What's the MSRP on that, however you pronounce it?
Christensen Arms, 2,000.
Oh, okay, that's around a decent price point for a good
But
bolt.
that round is awesome, and I don't know what that ammo costs because I paid cost for it, but
the prices have come down definitely with 6.5 Creedmoor. But the thing that is the all-time best thing that you can do is look for like a used Savage in 6.5 Creedmoor. It doesn't erode the throat as fast as, say, your other Wildcat cartridges, like your 22 ear splitting Loudon boomers. But yeah, 6.5 Creedmoor is a great cartridge. I shot one out of a Ruger precision rifle. I didn't like it. I didn't like the rifle. I love the cartridge. It's
trouble with the grip, man.
Yeah,
if you're trying to hold it like a traditional rifle when I shoot it, you can't do that. I just don't like the tactical grip.
Really want something that will do 6.5 Creedmoor well is build an AR-10 that's semi-automatic. That will be like the best bet in the world for that cartridge, because the AR platform can be as accurate as a bolt action, give or take whatever the measurements you want. But if you get a quality barrel, quality upper receiver, lower receiver doesn't matter that much when it comes to the accuracy of the rifle, but it still matters. But make sure it's all good quality. You can probably get yourself a really, really nice 6.5 Creedmoor semi-automatic.
And if you wanted to go the bolt route, still, I like the. They now make the MVP from Mossberg in the 6.5.
See, I'm trying to find it here. Let me see. I'll screen share this shit.
I'll give you a link on that ammo that I used to if you want to look into it.
Also, Howa makes their 1500 series in just
exactly
a barrel action. And that's a good option too if you want to build your own bolt action, essentially.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, because that's what I'm looking at right here is the 6.5 So they've got a bunch of options, but I'm going, they've got one here. Like, look, this is only $4.95 for a Howa, standard Howa.
That's going to get you well past 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
Easy.
Nice. I like that.
Matt, here's the link for the brand that I used. Use this stuff and you're going to be good. Here you go.
All right.
That's an awesome round.
It's got a 2-stage trigger. There's a lot of options. See, I love the Howas. The Howas are.
I absolutely adore my Howa mini action.
See, that's something I
really
can
nice finish on it too.
And then they've got so something like this. And this I like. This one even comes with. Does this come with the scope? I think this comes with the scope. On this one here, if the link would open up.
If you want to get a scope that will make that rifle do its job and do it well, I honestly suggest you getting an SWFA Super Sniper scope.
It doesn't even say what kind of scope it is. I'm guessing
it's probably a Nico Sterling, because they have this thing going on with Howa and Legacy.
Okay. But $4.95, 6.5.
Go for it, man. Do it.
I like it. I think that's what I want to get next.
Yeah, check out the ballistics on that ammo, Matt. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of energy all the way out to however far you want to go.
Oh, the ELDX? Yeah, those are good bullets.
Good God.
I use those in my 208 grain 308s, and they drop quite a bit, but they're way more ballistically stable at farther ranges than your 175s.
8-inch drop at 300 yards is not bad.
No.
Still has like crazy energy with it when it gets out to that distance. So you're going to take down whatever you need.
Right.
Nice check. What else you got on the agenda, bro?
You know what? Why don't I mention this since I mentioned it the other day on the Daily Gun Show? I'm working on GunTube right now. I'm trying to set up. You know how forums have user groups, right? You know, old style, bulletin board forums have user groups, and if you're a part of a user group, you can get access to a part of that forum of which you couldn't get access otherwise unless you were an administrator.
Sort of like a subreddit?
Yes, yeah, moderate, yeah. Anyways, what I'm working on is trying to get user groups working in GunTube. So, say, you'd have, the Ghost Squad as a user group. You'd have the Strike Force as a user group, the Clover Tack Crew, that kind of thing. Setting up user groups for each. That way they can upload videos onto GunTube, set it to the user group only, and unless you are on GunTube in that user group, you won't be able to see the video. So it's something I'm working on right now. But if you guys haven't done so already, check out guntube.org and sign up, upload a video or two if you want, and have fun with it. So, other than that...
don't tell me what to do.
It's not telling you what to do. It's merely a suggestion. If you don't want to use the suggestion, then ignore it.
Don't tell me to ignore it.
I'm going to.
You're telling me what to do again. Stop telling me what to do.
Well, too bad. Get over it.
And where's my app?
I don't have the money to get an app right now.
I need the GunTube app, please.
Yeah, you need Android. I only have a prototype app for GunTube, but it's only for Android.
Hey, Night Strike, I'm going to go ahead and jump out so I can get 2A Tuesday started up here and send some links out. Thank you very much for the invite. Have a great night, and hope to see you in here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Bye, Sandals.
Bye, Sandals. I think we're going to call it early tonight. I really have nothing else to talk about, and honestly, I don't want to drag this out anymore.
It's become
painful. It's nice to have a good gun talk, We need a good
I
gun
think
chat
we
once
dragged it out as much as we can tonight.
I don't think we drug it out. I think we had a great conversation.
So why don't we go and just let everybody plug their channels or whatever they're doing, and then we'll get the hell out of here. So, AWAC.
Thank you for the invite, first off. And you can go ahead and check out my channel, AWAG1000. Just look for my bright, sunny yellow face. And I only have 3 videos on there. One's kind of not good quality. The other one's a pretty insensitive, dank meme. And then the third one I just uploaded about 50 minutes ago. And it's me voicing over how to take down an AK-style rifle with the video of my Yugoslavian M72B1. So if you want to see those, check out my channel. Leave a subscribe or, I don't know, comment or something. Say screw you, I don't know. And do something with my channel.
Is that the one you blew up?
What, the Yugo? No, dude, that thing is a tank. Quite literally. It weighs like 11.5 pounds.
Aren't the Yugos, the M72 specifically supposed to be like the RPKs?
Yes, they are RPKs.
All right. Dog Body, I hear you've got this new book coming out. Tell us about it.
Yes, Kurt, for all of you out there who are into dogs and you like to have strong, healthy dogs and a dog that can carry their own body weight in ammo. So, Apocalypse, you want that dog to carry your ammo for you. You can come on over. I'm a Dog Body Official on YouTube, and you can pick up my book, Pound for Pound, Building Healthy Athletic Dogs, on Amazon.
Let me get the link out there for the chat.
Did you say you were going to give away the first 5,000 copies free? Is that?
I wish I had. I wish I had that kind of money.
There's rumors you can get signed copies if you ask nice.
This is true. You can get signed copies.
Woo-hoo. So I think that's the right one. Yeah, that's the right one. All right, I'll just send this link out.
Are you talking to yourself? You know we're still live, right?
I know we're still live. I'm
Okay,
talking to myself. So just
Say, come on, baby. We're still live.
Okay.
Wow.
Thirsty flush over there.
All right, there's the link for Dog Body's book on the YouTube side and the Gov Channel side. All right, Matt, go ahead and plug.
What do you want me to plug?
Yes.
Which one?
Yeah.
You set me up for that one. Come on. No, nothing. Actually, just be on the lookout. I've got some videos coming out, and one video in which I am going to show you how to do the nail puzzle. In fact, I'm not just going to show you how to do the nail puzzle. I'm going to show you how to do the nail puzzle one-handed. Oh, look at that! There you go.
What the hell?
You should do it blindfolded.
I can.
Black magic.
Yeah, I was the picture in the doc challenge. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to do that one too. I'm just trying to figure out what gun.
Me
I'm
too.
do it with.
All right, Dusty.
Glock feels like
Do it with the AK that was what was it? You don't have it up on your "Don't Tread on Me" flag anymore. Daggone it!
No, I swapped it out for another liver action.
Hey Matt, let's do a simultaneous podcast like an M4 disassembly blindfolded. Who gets their monitor the most, or who breaks their screen first? You know?
Shit.
All right.
Let's kick it up a notch, man.
Dusty, go ahead and plug anything you want to. If not, or just say your final goodbyes.
Hey, I really don't have anything to plug. I just enjoy being on these chats. So thanks for the invite, and everything's good. I'm kind of the one that likes causing trouble, I guess. So
You
have a
need to
good night.
Stop that. You cause drama. Too much drama. But again, we're on the internet, so there's a requirement for the internet for being on the internet. Drama. All right, Gary, what's going on?
Yo, check out my website at gizzardgary.com. And as always, join Gun Channels. It's a great place to be. Check out guntube.org, where they are digitally preserving the Second Amendment. And like, share, and subscribe to Night Strike. Thanks for the invite. And always remember, give them the bird.
Give them the bird.
Right, Sarge,
What is up?
go ahead and plug your channel and your whatever's going on with you.
Yes, like I said, I'm a little quiet tonight. It's been a long 36 hours, but my stuff kind of ran into itself, and that's what happens sometimes. But hey, I'm just a couple subs short of 1,200. If anybody out there hasn't watched any of our stuff, please subscribe to myself and the other panelists if you like their stuff. Watch the shotgun video. I'm getting ready to put out a link to it. That was pretty fun to shoot, and I got some more stuff coming up with it. And that's it. Just subscribe, comment, like, hit that notification icon, and I appreciate the invite and look forward to being on a couple more chats this week.
All right. I'm looking forward to it too. Travis, who's our peanut butter sponsor this evening?
The peanut butter's upstairs, dude. I already did my peanut butter video for the day, so I can't.
Get that spam cake.
That was my Ellis impersonation. But no, guys, everybody here that's on the panel, everybody watching this podcast, subscribe to them. They've got great videos. Check them out. I just want to echo what Sarge just said there. And again, with my channel, Travis P11, check it out on YouTube and also on guntube.org. I got new videos going up about every 3 days, so do check it out. Lots more material coming down the pipeline. So stay tuned.
All right, then, everyone, check out guntube.org. We got lots of things going on with that. We're working on that. Remember to check us out every Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock. And also remember to check out,
Yep.
Night from the Family. Because you'll see me as the Night Strudel Hans.
The night strudel. The one who strudels at night.
Never.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Klaus.
Work on the app.
Yeah.
So.
Look on the application.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Anyways.
This Night Strudel application.
That's it. Yeah, it's so good. I like it.
Anyways,
What's
we will
up?
see you next time.
Yeah.
Thank you all for listening. This was Hit or Miss.
Guten Tag, Felicia.
Guten Tag,
Guten
ja.
Tag.
Guten Tag, Felicia.
Guten
Shall
Tag ist
not
gut.
be infringed.
Nein. Nein.
Okay,
Ich bin
gut.
einen